The Sharks are back in an all-new season of Shark Tank, where hopeful entrepreneurs from across the country dream of a chance to secure an investment and gain powerful partners to start, grow, or save their businesses.
You currently selling this anywhere?
Well, we're a pre-revenue startup. Something smells a little funny here.
If the Sharks hear a great idea, they're ready to invest using their own money.
I won't kill your money.
You've killed a lot of money before mine.
And they'll fight each other for a piece of the action.
You know, nice guys finish last. Okay.
That's not true. Nice guys finish first all the time.
But first, the entrepreneurs must convince a shark to invest the full amount they're asking for, or they'll walk away with nothing.
Cubes, let me jump in there.
Just for calling me cute, I'm out.
It's sink
I think we can make something great happen.
or swim.
Not every football player in the NFL is a millionaire.
I could fix you in Darwinian ways you don't know, but you may not find that a pleasant experience.
Who are the Sharks? They're self-made millionaire and billionaire investors who are entrepreneurs themselves. Kevin O'Leary is a venture capitalist who turned a $10,000 loan into a software business worth $4.2 billion. Lori Grenier, the queen of QVC, holds over 100 patents and has launched over 300 products, grossing over $500 million in retail sales. Damon John is a fashion mogul and branding expert who grew his homemade clothing line into the globally recognized fashion brand FUBU. Robert Herjavec, the son of an immigrant factory worker, is now a technology mogul who sold his first internet companies for over $350 million. And Mark Cuban, notorious billionaire entrepreneur and the outspoken owner of the Dallas Mavericks.
My name is David Mealy, and this is my wife, Dominique.
Nikki for short. We live in Tampa, Florida with our son, Austin, and we are expecting our little girl, Caroline, in about 2 weeks.
Nikki and I have been married for 5 years. I met her my very first weekend here in Florida, where I landed a job with actually two of the largest golf companies in the country. But soon after that, the economy went in the tank. So at that point, my position was eliminated and I lost my job.
We knew we had to come up with something quickly, something that would generate an income for us.
I always wanted to cook. I wanted to be a chef, actually, before I got into the golf career, so I decided to go after it, to start a little barbecue catering company, to try to make some ends meet.
We worked day and night. Everyone who tried our food loved it, but there was one dish they kept asking for over and over again, and we knew at that moment that we had a hit.
And it was kind of that light bulb, so to speak. We're like, we have something here.
Now we really need the Sharks' help to bring our product to the masses. Once the Sharks taste our signature dish, they are going to love it and not be able to get enough of it.
Hi guys, my name's David Mealy.
And I'm Nikki Mealy, and our company is Back 9 Dips.
And this is Caroline. We're here today seeking a $150,000 investment in exchange for a 15% equity stake in our company. But before we go any further, we're going to let you taste what our company is all about.
Thank you.
Thank you. Did you know that over Super Bowl weekend, Americans consumed over 1.25 billion chicken wings? And the second most popular snack food that weekend was chips and dip.
Well, what you're currently tasting is an array of Back 9's buffalo chicken dips. We take all white meat chicken breasts, your wing sauces, dipping sauces, blend them together, creating everything you'd get in a chicken wing on a chip.
So this is basically a chicken Slurpee.
It's a protein-based dip.
You know, I have to say, it's delicious.
Thank
You
you.
remember the Bass-O-Matic? You throw a bass in a blender? You throw chicken in a blender. I'm visualizing sticking that chicken into the blender. That's good chicken.
No different than your chicken being chopped up on your salad that you have for lunch. We just grind it up a little bit and...
It's actually our #1 ingredient.
Evan, are you crying little chickens that lost their lives?
When was the first time you stuck a chicken in a blender?
Hey, I married him for this dip, so...
He's truly crying.
Oh, I'm thinking about those chickens that lost their lives.
There's only 2 chicken breasts per tub, so it's really...
Oh, I'm sorry.
man.
While they gather themselves. It really is delicious.
Thank you.
Oh, Lord.
Okay.
Okay.
All right, we're back.
No
we're
problem.
back.
All right, now we shed some tears for the chickens. Tell me about your business.
After a life-changing event with me and David, we went ahead and started a catering company called Back Nine Barbecue.
And while barbecue was my specialty, we quickly became known for our dips. So we decided to bring these dips to retail, where we built a very loyal fan base, from the college students all the way to the Mr. Wonderfuls of the world.
What was the life-altering event?
Well, last time when I was 8 months pregnant, David, he had lost his job. And I didn't have a job. So we did what a lot of people do, and we downsized from a very large, beautiful house to a very small house. We have one car now. We sold off a lot of things to make sure we kept the roof over our head. But it's actually all worked out
It's been a
the
blessing.
best. It really has been a blessing.
So now this is your livelihood, this business.
It is.
Tell us about the sales of it. How much do you sell? How much money do you make?
We're approaching $400,000 in less than 2 years. We're also approaching about 400 accounts right now. We just landed our first supermarket, a big chain down in Florida. They gave us a 60-store test. They gave us a number to hit, a weekly number. We're
How's
hitting
it
that.
going?
We're hitting that number daily.
Wow.
Our product, the reason that it sells so well is because of the quality of the ingredients. People will pay for a premium product, and that's the biggest reason. And it's pricey to put quality
What
ingredients
does it cost
together.
for one?
It retails anywhere from $7.99 to $8.99 for a 1-pound tub.
And what are you making it for?
It costs us roughly $2.52, and I wholesale for $5.25.
And how much do you have invested into the company?
We got about $150,000 invested.
That takes a lot of guts when your back's up against the wall to believe in it enough to
And
go with it.
you have,
And you have another one
children
coming?
and another one on the way.
We have a 3-year-old son, and then our daughter will be here in 2 weeks or sooner if Kevin keeps laughing.
Pop right out.
Man, you got a lot riding on this dip. Is it always a positive reaction to it? Do people ever look at it and go, ew?
I do think at first they'll take a sample, they'll keep walking, and then they turn around and they go, wait a minute, what did I just eat? Because that was amazing.
And then when people find out it's a blended chicken, don't have a problem with
They
it?
love it. Actually, they gave us really good feedback. I think it's a really clever idea.
I agree with that. I think it's wonderful. I mean, I really liked it. I just really want to go take another one and have it over here. I also love the two of you. I think you're both great. I really, really want to help you, but I'm just not sure that I'm the right person to help you get this into supermarkets everywhere. I'm sorry, I'm out.
Guys, I think you're going to do wonderful things. But I also know that to be a great entrepreneur, you have to know what you're good at and know what you're not so good at. And I'm not so good at food distribution of this sort. So as much as I love what you guys are doing, because it's not a fit and it doesn't play to my strengths, I have to say I'm out.
I admire your just stick-to-itiveness to survive, getting whacked from your job. This is happening to millions of Americans now. It's a tough economy out there. And then coming back with something that's actually working. You're basically living off this. But as an investment for a startup, basically. And so there's a huge amount of risk in it right now. I could put a royalty on it and force you to pay me on every time you sell one, but that's just cruel injustice to those chickens that have given up their lives in the first place. But as an investment, I'm sorry. I'm out.
You know, I love the story. I admire what you've done. Here's the good. You know the product. Lori likes it. I think a lot of people like it. Here's the bad. It's a brutal business. You need a partner that can help you go down that road. All I can offer you is advice, encouragement, but I can't tell you when to zig or when to zag, and I think that's what you really need today. I wish you the best. I'm out.
I appreciate that. I appreciate that a lot.
This is a very, very hard decision for me. There's a guy came on the show last year named Big Chef Shake. I was in love with him and in love with the concept, but I didn't have enough knowledge of the business. And then he went off and did $10 million in business, and good for him.
Damon, you know, I've been sitting here. I really like you guys. There's just something about you. I would like to come back in.
Four sharks are out. But it seems that Lori is having a change of heart.
Damon, you know, I've been sitting here. I really like you guys. There's just something about you. I would like to come back in. Would you go in with me? What if we did 150,000 at 25%? What do you say? I think we can make something great happen. I really do.
Wow.
You know, this is making it very hard, and I'll tell you the main reason. You know, when I had nothing, and then my little girl, I had my little girl, and then my wife was pregnant with our second. And then LL gave me that shot. And he said, I'll just invest in you. If anything happens, just take care of me. And when my little girl was born, my second little girl, I was a millionaire.
Okay.
Damon, let's give him the shot.
It's okay. Lori, I was going to drop out. This is a very tough decision because being as disciplined as I want to be as an investor, I can't bring anything to them.
We'll figure it out together, and we'll make it a big success. Look at the two of them. And it's delicious. Come on, Damon.
Lori, I think that they're going to do without us, and unfortunately, I have to still be out.
Well, I think sometimes in life you just need a chance. I'm happy to go in with you, Lori. I think that there's people that just need a shot. I can't add a lot of value today, but I can certainly help you from a business perspective. From where you've come to where you are today, if nobody ever gave me a shot in life, I wouldn't be sitting here, and neither would Lori. I'm happy to go in
Good.
at $75,000 apiece for 25%.
Good?
Yes.
We won't let you down.
All right.
Come here, hug me.
You better not.
Sorry, I'm so hormonal.
Good job.
Thank you very much.
But you know what I will do? My card will be there for you guys and them, and anything I can do. Because I know you guys are going to make it, okay?
I appreciate
Give me
that.
another hug. You remind me of my wife.
Oh, she's a good
Congratulations,
woman.
guys. Good job.
Caroline,
She's going to
we
college.
got some new friends.
Everyone needs a chance.
Everyone needs a chance.
I can't think I cried.
Last season, we saw Fleetwood Hicks strike a $500,000 deal with Mark Cuban and Barbara Corcoran for his specialty bicycle company, Billy Customs.
Anyone from ages 8 to 80 can go to our website and create their bike the way they want it to be.
Let's see what he's up to now.
Since being on Shark Tank and working with Mark and Barbara, everything has been incredible. Hey, Barbara, how you doing? Within 24 hours, we had over 85,000 unique visitors to our website. So we're actually exceeding projections again this month. Before Shark Tank, in a year's time, our sales were 215,000. And already in the past 5 weeks, we're doing over $100,000 in sales. We put the $500,000 to great use. We've hired several employees. We've completely revamped our website. We have also bought a ton of inventory, so we're ready for all the orders. Being on Shark Tank has really allowed us to take Billy Customs to a whole nother level, and that is awesome.
My name is Marvin Phillip. I'm from Draper, Utah. I was drafted to the Pittsburgh Steelers in 2006. 3 years into my NFL career, I injured my back that forced me out of the game. Go, there you go. Single file, single file. Come on, Lo. Try it again. Let's go zone left. Best way I knew how to stay in the game was to coach. Hey, pick up your feet. Because of my back pain, I was unable to bend over at all. Even the simplest chores like doing laundry was difficult. Thanks, Mom. I had looked for months for, a simple product that would help me, and I was very shocked to find out there weren't any products out there. And so that's when I decided to design something myself. Can you give me your payment information as well? Being an entrepreneur is definitely new to me. Being able to get a deal with the Shark and get that mentor will be so beneficial to me. I'm excited to be back in the game of life. My new product has definitely lifted my spirits. When you see it, you'll be like, man, why didn't I think of that? Hello, my name is Marvin Phillip. I am the creator and founder of the Lifter Hamper. I am asking for $85,000 in exchange for 12% equity in my company. In 2006, I was drafted to the Pittsburgh Steelers from Cal Berkeley. In the third year of my NFL career, I suffered a back injury that put me out of football for the remainder of the season. Not only did my football skills suffer, but my laundry skills suffered too. Simple things like bending over to retrieve clothing out of the bottom of the hamper and carrying those heavy loads of laundry from one room to another became literally a pain in my back. That's when the idea of the lifter hamper came about. What the lifter hamper is a bungee spring-loaded liner that drops as clothes going in gets heavier and rises as the clothes coming out gets lighter, therefore allowing the individual to pick off the top of the hamper rather than the bottom. Now, the lifter hamper isn't just for injured NFL athletes like myself, but it's for anyone who has trouble bending over. The lifter hamper is for the 65 million Americans that suffer from back pain. The lifter hamper is for pregnant women. The lifter hamper is for the elderly, right, Kevin?
Zing 'em, baby, zing 'em.
So instead of having to put your back into it, take a load off and let the lifter hamper do the work for you. So who's with me?
That's great.
Can I try it?
Yeah.
Can you put a bottomless amount of peanuts in there? And
Just come up.
a bar?
Yeah, there you go, right?
So if I keep taking things out,
Yeah.
can I do this?
Yep.
It's going to just keep coming up.
Yep, and you have a comforter in
coming
there.
Is it working, Lori?
Yeah.
Lori, what is it made out of?
You know, I don't know. It feels really cool.
Marvin, do I get the whole thing? The frame, the cover, everything?
Yeah. Yep.
Lori, would you buy this for your house?
I don't know. I think it's interesting. But how are you going to get that down to your washing machine? You're going to need another hamper or a basket or something to go from bedroom or closet or wherever you have that.
You wheel it. It's got
Yeah,
wheels.
I didn't see wheels.
So if you see on the bottom, there's wheels on the bottom.
It's not wheeling great on that rug, though. Can you show it on the wood?
Yeah.
But if you are going from upstairs to downstairs, that's not going to be easy to transport for the people that need it because they can't bend down.
Yeah.
So
All right, good point, Lori.
this needs some perfecting.
See, that's what I'm looking for. I'm looking for a mentor to advise me on what I should do and what the next step should be.
How long you been doing this?
6 months.
Oh, that's all?
Yeah.
It's kind of impressive. You know a fairly large amount of the business in 6 months.
I'm trying.
Marvin, your company is not worth a value of $700,000. Now, either you got hit too many times, or you really have a lot in sales.
Actually, we haven't hit market yet.
Whoa!
But 1 second, we have signed 2 contracts with 2 of the biggest rep firms.
Rep firms, not a store.
Yeah, and we have contracts with Amazon and Overstock. We had one with Costco. We had to scale back because we couldn't fulfill.
But Marvin, this is an agreement basically with the rep company, and they're just saying they can maybe get you into Amazon and Fred's and Costco and these places.
So, yeah.
But there's nothing saying that they did it. This is just like we'll try it. That's it.
The big question on that, Lori, is are they charging you up front?
No, they get a commission on the back end.
Marvin, to the Pittsburgh guy. Give us the economics. What does it cost to make one? What are you selling for? Wholesale,
Okay.
retail?
It costs about $10 to make, and it retails for $49.99.
Do you have a patent on this thing?
We were provisional, and then we just filed our utility.
How much money have you invested so far?
$75,000.
What did the money go to?
To the tooling, the patent, and design, to get it to this point.
Is that a lot of money for you?
Yeah, not every football player in the NFL is a millionaire, and so, it is.
No, I didn't mean to be disrespectful. I just want to understand how committed you are to it.
This is my full-time job. I'm committed. And you know what? It means a lot to me because I suffered a back injury, and I still have trouble bending over. And so I've benefited from it. And so, that's what I want to do is help other people. There's millions of people out there that can benefit from it.
Marvin, I like it actually. I've herniated 2 discs in my back from sports, and so I know exactly what you're saying. And believe it or not, I do my own laundry. I've had to deal with it, but it's just not an area where I have connections just to say, you know what, this is a great product, place this product for Marvin, and go sell it for us. Mm-hmm. So for that reason, I'm out.
So Marvin, here's the good news. I gotta tell you, I think it's a clever product. Here's the bad news. You've got a long way to go. I think you just gotta go out and sell some. It's Sunday, baby. You gotta go play the game. You gotta go out and knock on doors and ask for an order. Not a rep firm, not some guy for you. But I think you can do it. I don't think you need the money. You just need the effort. I'm out.
Okay. Appreciate it.
Marvin, my heart is in, and I love you. But my gut tells me you're like halfway there. You have issues, things that I've brought up that you need to work on. Mm-hmm. And so I'm out with my money, but because my heart is in, you can give me a call
Sure.
when you're ready,
Okay.
and I'll be there to help you.
I appreciate that. Thank you.
I'm out, though.
Okay.
I was waiting to hear what Miss QVC was going to say, because to me this is a very visual, tactile, demonstratable product on television. I would think she'd jump all over it and in it, frankly. But it doesn't sound like she's there. And I'm a little surprised. I don't think it's investable, Marvin, not right now. And it certainly isn't worth $700,000. I'm just a disciplined investor, trying to go to bed richer than I woke up.
Are we all?
Well, I think that's what makes America great.
Yeah.
But I'm out.
Thank you.
Marvin, you come in here and you're a very, very nice guy. I think we're all rooting for you. You know, you're an athlete who learned the business in 6 months. But on the other side, I mean, you're really a shark because you're offering us 12% of a company that really doesn't have much at this moment. And, you know, nice guys finish last. I'm out.
Thank you. Appreciate it. Good luck, Marvin.
Good
Thanks.
luck. Keep thinking.
Hey, Marvin, that's not true. Nice guys finish first all the time.
There you go.
There you go.
Me not getting a deal today will make me work that much harder to get this product out there and take the necessary steps to make it a household name.
Next in are the Fleming brothers, with a product they believe will make life a little easier.
My name is Brian Fleming, the handsome one. And I'm Kevin Fleming, the smart one. Our company is Bag Bowl. Bag Bowl! We are seeking $40,000 in exchange for a 33% stake of our company. After a thorough design process, we have perfected an exoskeleton that provides structure to the amorphous blob that is a standard 2-gallon, 1-gallon quart and sandwich-size zipper bag. By inverting the top of the zipper bag and sliding it down the sides of the bag bowl, consumers can create a handy and sturdy bowl. A great way to flat pack consumables and take them on the go. And when they're finished, simply zip up the contents and throw it into the cooler, fridge, or cupboard. Or, if it's empty, into the trash. Or recycling bin. Wait a minute, no more cleanup? No more cleanup. The picnic, potluck, and tailgate will never be the same. Or, how about a convenient way to get pasta sauce from the stove to a bag? Ooh. Ah. No more mismatched lids for bulky plasticware.
Oh.
Ah. One advantage for, say, a chip or a peanut manufacturer to utilize our technology to offer their customers an exclusive way to turn the bag into a bowl. Yeah, or how about pioneering a single-serving dog food product? Ruff, ruff. Now you're talking, bro. Bag Bowl brings convenience, function, and style to modern living. Our humble goal is to change the way the world consumes. Who wants to join us and be a new Fleming brother or sister and help us take the Bag Bowl global?
Can we see it?
Yeah. Absolutely. Here you guys go. As you can see, it folds totally flat when not in use.
Thank you, sir.
You're welcome. Thank you.
Does this come apart right here?
No, that's an ultrasonic weld. It can be microwavable with certain kind of polymers.
Guys, how much have you invested to create this?
We've put in $40,000 of our own money. But before the train gets too far down the track, let's tell you what our plan is for this business. We are looking at a licensing play for Bag Bowl. Brian and I were considering manufacturing, and when we looked at all the resources that was going to take, we thought instead of shaking one apple tree, why not lease out the entire orchard?
But isn't it a niche market? Because I have a bowl already in my home, all right? So if I buy a bag of chips, I pour them into the bowl. The chip company is not going to increase its cost by 20 cents to provide one of these. They already sell their chips and they're successful. The guy who sells a bag of anything is already selling it. He doesn't need to provide the service to create a bowl for you. Bowls are ubiquitous in homes. This is for tailgating, maybe. I'm just not sure there's a real demand for this.
I don't know if you've seen, though, where packaging is going these days. Everybody's wanting to be able to eat right out of the package that you're eating. And right now, it's not an elegant process because the top does not open up well.
You're pushing the burden of the cost back on the manufacturer. And that's a trend that is not going to like.
We've talked to gigantic plastic packaging manufacturers in our homes. 2 cents to add this structure to the bag. It's negligible.
Listen, in the consumer goods package business, 2 cents is a lot. They hire people, dozens of them, to cut costs by 1/8 of a cent.
But, I mean, look at the scale of this business. Do you guys know how many plastic bags are used in the country?
But what is to stop somebody else from just doing this?
We have a utility patent written on the product, and...
you have a utility patent already issued?
No, we're patent pending still.
Pending.
Yep.
That doesn't mean it'll ever issue. What is the unique property, though, to patent of a circle of plastic?
Well, as you know, sometimes the best, most ingenious patents are sometimes very simple innovations, like the Post-it note or the end of the shoelace things. Small things that in aggregate make life a little bit easier. Our patent is designed to be a structural exoskeleton for a plastic bag to fold over the sides.
I mean, I think you guys are great, and I think this is really clever. I just don't think that you're going to get any intellectual property on it. Where do you sell this? Are you currently selling this anywhere?
We went to a trade show in Chicago, the IHA show, which is one of the biggest houseware shows in the world.
We know what it is.
So everybody saw this.
Everybody has seen this. Out of 2,000 booth spaces, we were one of 30 that received a prestigious award called the Design to Find Award. People loved it. The feedback was overwhelming and tremendous. Once people saw us do the flip, everyone had...
Did you take orders?
How many people, how many orders did you get? How many stores wanted
We just took feedback from that. We went to that show with a proof of concept.
You did not take any orders?
None.
But you won an award.
So is that romancing the truth and just saying, no, you have no sales?
Well, we're a pre-revenue startup, but, I mean, look at the scale of this business.
So is that just dancing around the truth instead of saying, no, you have no sales?
We're at the beginning.
They're a pre-revenue startup.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Damn it, the guy's being honest with you.
Exactly.
So it's pre-order, pre-revenue, does anybody want it?
Pre-order, pre-patent, pre-everything.
Pre-calling somebody to try to license it.
Right. It's completely virgin snow, and you guys are at the top of the mountain, and we can ski powder all the way down.
You guys are slick, right? You found a niche. How big it could be is debatable. You guys are great at debating it. But it's all about making somebody else do the work. I see you guys not as entrepreneurs, but as entrepreneurs.
Cubes. Let me jump in there.
Cubes?
Cubes? Just for calling me cubes, I'm out.
I'm calling him cubes from now on.
We can get from A to B, no doubt about it. But we are here at the Shark Tank to get your access, your expertise.
You guys have no sales, no patent, no history, and you want us to call on your behalf, and you want our friends to call us morons when we pitch all what you're saying to them, right?
Well, we're not looking for you to impugn your character, and if you think that that's the kind of ridicule you would get from your, pitching this to other people, then, that would speak volumes about the partnership we could have.
And this bottom line. So if I'm not running with it, I'm running from it.
But
I'm out.
I understand. I'm mad at you.
The greatest consumer innovations and products and success stories and profits and wealth come from ideas that do two things: solve problems and reduce costs.
Right.
This idea does neither. So, I'm out.
Look, Brian, here's where I'm at. I think it's very clever. I have little kids. I think of the Tetra Pak. I think the person who invented a square and easy way to drink juice boxes made a lot of money from something that was no different.
Yeah, because it cut costs of glass bottles. That's why.
Well, and they made it easier. I can see this selling. I'll make you an offer. I'll give you the $40,000 for 45%. I'll help you with getting a couple of companies to make a licensing deal, and I think I can help you get it off the ground.
Well, thank you.
So you're saying this 3-inch hula hoop is worth $100,000 now, the company?
I think it's a great idea, or it's not. But what I like about it, Damon, is we can make a couple of calls, and we can find out very quickly.
Can I get up and look?
Yeah, absolutely.
Lori, are you interested?
I'm looking.
Why should she not be, Damon? She's attractive, and she likes attractive gentlemen.
Keep sucking up.
So you just stick it down in,
Yep.
and you just go like this.
When you fold this over the side of it, it actually acts like a ring around a barrel and helps give it stability.
Lori, how is it? Is it easy?
It's easy. Thank you.
Uncle Ben's has a 90-second rice that comes out of the microwave in 90 seconds. It's a great product, but imagine the Uncle Ben's product being able to turn into a bag itself, as opposed to the headache that you create pouring it into another bowl and then say, now I have to wash that bowl.
I don't agree with the licensing thing. I think that if you show this off and try to get it licensed to a lot of companies, they're just going to knock it off. I don't think you're going to get the patent. But all that being said, I can get products made into market and onto my show on QVC and sell hundreds of thousands of dollars within minutes. I think this is a great TV item. Last season, I took a guy who came in with a piece of steel and a magnet, and we've now done almost $3 million in sales in the last year. I think it's possible that we might be able to do some really big numbers with this. That being said, I will give you the $40,000 for the 33% stake in the company. What do you say?
You're going to give them exactly what they asked for, right?
I'm going to give them exactly what they asked for.
Can we have a minute?
She gave you what you offered. What are you going to discuss?
Yeah, go have a minute. See what happens.
You're taking a huge risk by walking out the door. She gave you what you asked for.
Yeah.
Guys, you walk out of here. I'm pulling my offer. It's amazing that you would even stop for a minute.
No, we didn't. No,
to
I was
think
just
about
kidding.
it.
We would love to do the deal with you, Lori. Thank you.
Great.
Thank you. so exciting.
Yes, very excited.
It'll be great.
Thank you so much.
Great.
Talk to you soon.
Thank you. All right.
Thank you, guys. Yeah. Woo! Here's a little advice for all the Mavericks players. Don't call him cubes. The guy flips out. We chummed the water, and looks like we got a little bit nipped in the leg a couple times, but in the end, we swam right out of there with the deal, and we couldn't be more stoked.
Next is Henry Penix with technology he hopes to get in the hands of every household in America.
Hi, Sharks. My name is Henry Penix, and I'm the CEO of ZOM. I'm asking for $2 million for 10% of my entire company. At ZOM, we create products and services that revolutionize what people do with their cell phones. And everyone has a cell phone. Have any of you all ever left your phones behind somewhere at a restaurant or bar, or maybe at home in the morning? I have too. Well, when you put this to your keychain and it separates from your phone, it's going to warn you that you've walked away and left your phone behind. Let me show you how it works. Mark, you mind holding this?
Sure.
Okay. All right, so say you've went home and you're rushing out to the office, grab your keys, because you got to have your keys to drive your car. When you get about 20 or 30 feet away, let me show you what happens. I'm going to step over here. You should feel a vibration.
Yep, sure do.
Yeah, and it'll light up.
Sure does.
See it light up? So if those two don't get your attention, an alarm will start. And then it'll start getting louder and louder until you turn around and get your phone. Yeah. So you can press the middle button to turn it off. Everything's one button press, very simple.
Very cool.
Thank you. The second thing that it does, you can find your keys with it. Let me do this. Damon, you mind to hang on to this? When I turn around, pass it to somebody, and then I'll figure out who took it. You got it? I can tell by your eyes.
The
depth of the Undertaker.
So the next thing that it does, it's actually an emergency dialer. You can program any number in it. I put my wife's number in it. So, I may be. I'm swimming with sharks right now. All right, talk to you later.
So this is the modern day version of I've fallen and I can't get up.
Well, yeah, it has that aspect to it as well. We've had a lot of people buy it for that.
But I've seen this in similar ways before. I've seen a dog collar. If your pet goes too far, your phone rings. Is it all the elements combined that makes this so special or worth $20 million? Or?
It is. Yeah, we've got patents all over the world, won innovation awards last 3 years.
So tell us about your sales, your costs, your margins, what it's being sold for, etc.
When we first came out with it in late 2010, we did about $750,000 in sales.
What were your sales in 2011?
We did right at $5 million.
Ah.
Wow.
Good growth. And what are you on track for this year?
About $7.2 million.
Nice. And what will you net when you do $7.2 million?
Yeah, I'm glad you asked. This is the exciting part. We will net right at $2 million.
This is after all of your costs, paying yourself, all your employees.
Yes.
Are you going to spend that $2 million, also put it back in the business? Because you basically have the $2 million you're asking for.
I've never taken a salary from the company. I've actually put money in the company myself.
How much?
I put in right at $4 million.
Of your own money?
Of your own money?
And how much do you own of it?
But where do you get that money from?
In 2000, I sold a business that my wife and I had built. We built it from zero to about 300 employees. And were able
What kind
to
of
exit.
business?
It was early learning centers.
Do you own the company yourself?
I do.
100%?
Partners.
100%?
No. We've got one other investor. They're in at 17%.
How much did they put in?
$5 million.
Whoa.
So this is a down round for you, basically?
Excuse me?
Down round meaning $5 million for 17% values the company at about $30 million.
Yeah, why are you going down?
Because we need the cash right now.
Hang on. You put in $4 million of your own. You go out, you raise another $5 million, giving the company about a $30 million value. Your numbers are on fire, fantastic growth, and you're running out of cash.
Yeah.
Why are you running out of cash?
Something smells a little funny here.
The other part is we actually developed another product.
Ah.
We developed a product that we won 3 innovation awards just this past January.
And it's not this?
No. It's called Lifestyle Connect, and it does everything that this does, but it will monitor like low energy heart rate monitors, blood glucose monitors, and fall detectors.
But Henry, you've raised $9 million. How do you burn through $9 million in 2 years? Can you explain that to me? You've raised $9 million. How do you burn through $9 million in 2 years? Can you explain that to me?
We've got some inventory as well.
How much
do you have in inventory?
We've got close to $2 million in inventory.
The numbers just don't add up for me.
They don't add up because if your sales are that strong, you shouldn't be holding $2 million in inventory.
Exactly.
We built last year a little too much for the Christmas season, and we didn't sell through all of them.
So what's happening now, you guys tell me if I'm wrong here, you got too excited during the Christmas season, you built too many, now you've got this big crush of inventory, and you think your solution is to go out and raise $2 million so you can get out from underneath your inventory and get to your new product.
Continue this product, and we'll decide if we want to bring the new product.
Wait, there's more. I'm like a bloodhound. Let me ask you something. How much did you spend on R&D, research and development?
All the money that we've ever invested in the company, we put back into the company.
I didn't get the answer. Just how much do you think you spent in R&D over the last 3 years?
I don't know the exact number.
Would you say that you spent about $1 million or more?
I really don't know the exact number.
You had $9 million. You got to know where it went.
Yeah, you should. I mean, $1 million between friends, I get it. But under $1 million or over $1 million?
I would say over.
Okay.
When you got started, did you go to the approach of go out, hire some marketing MBAs, put together a marketing program?
Marketing guys, sales guys.
And you raised all this money because it was go big or go home.
Yeah.
And you guys wanted to hit the home run, and you got a triple.
Yeah.
But now you're stuck.
Steve Jobs had a dream. He wanted a computer on every desktop. And my dream is to have a ZOM or a ZOM product with every cell phone.
And your dream is killing you. You went too big and tried to hit a home run when a single would win the game.
Yeah.
And that's why I'm out.
You sure?
I'm positive.
You've done two things most people have never done to get in front of us. You've raised $9 million, and you've done $5 million in sales, but your company is basically about to die, and you don't even know it. I got to tell you, I wouldn't give you $2 million of my own money. I'm out.
I have to take my hat off to you creating a great business, but I think that if I go into your books, it's going to be horrific. I'm out.
Okay, thank you. Lori, Mr. Wonderful.
I think what you've done is brilliant. I think it's a great product. Problem for me is that where you are right now, needing to ask us for money, it tells me something's wrong. And for that reason, I'm out.
Okay, Henry, I'm the last shark still looking at this. What intrigues me are sales, and you have them. But I don't think I'm going to give you $2 million. All I care about is when I part with my money and send it off to summer camp to go and train and learn a new skill, is that it comes back in September with a lot more muscles. I'm scared you'll kill my money.
I won't kill your money.
You've killed a lot of money before mine.
Take the majority of the board seats.
I don't want to take control. I really don't.
Let's figure it out.
Although you could use me, believe me. I could fix you in Darwinian ways you don't know. But you may not find that a pleasant experience. I'm out.
Good luck.
Okay. All right. Thank you very much, brother.